Have you ever heard of the motorcycle Vagabond rally? If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you might have seen me riding to one of the rallies, or maybe two or three of them. I think I've been to three so far. The only rally I remember missing is the one I missed when I was in Hawaii, and the one that I missed last fall. Yeah, I was missing a leg, I think so. I got a good excuse for missing that one. But I'm planning on going to the one in March in Louisiana, and I would like to talk to you about going, either joining me to ride over there from Alabama, or pick you up on the way, or just meet us there. I've already got at least a couple people that are committed to going. I think I'm talking to another three or four more. And if you want to get out of the house early spring, March, don't know what the weather's going to be like, but it should be interesting. The Vagabond Rally is full of interesting folks that I'm sure if you're watching me and you like what I'm doing, these are guys that live on their motorcycle, a lot of them, either full-time or part-time, or, like me, I try to go out for as many months as I can in the summer, get away from the heat here in the South, so I just go to the mountains. And a lot of people in the Vagabond Rally are doing the same thing. They're just trying to get out, just trying to live a little bit more adventure. And I think it might be good for you to get out and meet some of these people, come hang out with them. I've met a lot of friends at these rallies, and I think that you would get a lot out of it too if you're like me. There's a lot of people that are just now starting to learn how to motorcycle camp there. There's a lot of novices, beginners, intermediate. I'd call myself maybe an intermediate. I wouldn't call myself a pro, although I would like to go pro this year. I would really like to go pro in 2025, see if I can live the whole year on a bike. That's what I want to talk about today. So the upcoming Vagabond Rally, number 6. Vagabond Rally, if you don't know, it's basically motorcycle gal. She calls herself a vagabond. I think a lot of people in that group call themselves a vagabond. I think it's typically associated, when it comes to motorcycles, people that live on their motorcycle, people that go and live on their motorcycle. It's the name of her group is the Minimalist Motorcycle Vagabonds, and they are on Facebook, and that's how I found them. And the name Minimalist stuck out to me because at the time I was trying to spend more time camping, spend more time on adventures, and I really wanted to downsize. And so that minimalist name jumped out at me a lot. And the funniest thing is, you see Zee riding around on her motorcycle. That thing is packed down like a pig, like mine is. But it's also it's kind of funny seeing that, because I would say she's anything but a minimalist. But there are minimalists in that group, specifically Garrett Peterson. My God, that man, the last time I saw him, he was riding around on a little 50cc scooter. He came at the camp, and he had a ground pad, one of those little squishy foam pads that he stood on when he was riding his scooter. And this guy rides all kinds of bikes, mostly I think Harleys. I think he's a Harley guy, but last time I saw him, no, that's not the last time. The last time I saw him, he was on a Sportster that he had modified to ride the Trans-America Trail. Very interesting guy. But he's one of the vagabonds, one of the many people that I find very fascinating. Lots of cool people. And that's kind of really what I wanted to talk about is, number one, what the rally is all about, what the vagabonds are all about, and what you might see if you join us. But the idea is anybody that likes to have adventures on their motorcycle. Motorcycle camping, that's kind of a big deal. And learning to how to do it better. And that's kind of why I joined them. The first one I went to was out in Arizona. Beautiful spot. Lots of cool characters out there, and I think that was probably, I don't know, several days, but everybody I met out there was very cool. The kind of people that I want to hang out with. And so it was a great first rally. That was the first rally for me and the Vagabonds too. So, but I like it because it's a relatively diverse group of people. Lots of different motorcycles, lots of different backgrounds, lots of people from all walks of life that are doing something different on a motorcycle. But you know, all these people have something in common. Either they're doing it full time, or they want to do it full time, or they want to just learn how to have motorcycle adventures better. I don't know. It's just a really cool event, and it's free. That's the best part of it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Except gas money to get there. It's something I've been wanting to talk about for a while and promote the idea of the Vagabonds and the Vagabond Rally. And I think this is enough of a heads up for everybody to start planning on something like this. And who the hell knows what the weather's going to be like in March? But I would say southwestern Louisiana is probably going to be better than a lot of places in the country. But it could be raining cats and dogs. It could be 30 degrees. That time of year. Who knows? March is always kind of crazy, but who the hell knows? But in addition, thinking about maybe, and I'll have to talk to Gary about this, but thinking about maybe making another attempt to have a motorcycle camp and cook in Texas at Gary's place or near Gary's place. And so in other words, he's invited us to have it at his place, but if you don't want to camp there, there's a free campground just a few miles away. So I think that's something we need to get done, whether it's this spring or next fall or whatever. I think we need to get that done because I'm looking forward to spending some more time in Texas. And after the rally, you might be interested in that if you have the time after the Vagabond rally, you might want to tag along with me and Gary because we have a short adventure of our own planned on the way back to his place. And well, I don't know if it's on the way back to his place or his place first and then on the way back, but might be some opportunity to extend the adventure. I mean, that's if we gel. You know, that. The thing I've kind of been talking about recently is, man, I may seem like a really cool guy and, you know, laid back, but I'm really not. I'm pretty high strung. And Gary will tell you, Gary's just the opposite. Gary's very, very low key, very chill guy. That's why we get along. He puts up with my horse shit and there's nothing of his to put up with. So, but with that said, if you're more like Gary than you are like me, then there's a good chance you might want. We might click. And I've clicked with lots of people. I don't know if I want to hang out with 2 or 3 weeks with everybody, even though we click. But I definitely could do that with Gary. Gary and I've done it. So it's amazing. It's amazing the bullshit that Gary can put up with. Oh, what a great day. I think I'm gonna figure out a way to post the road that I'm riding so y'all can see. This is just a bunch of old coal mining roads here. This is one of my regular routes, one of my regular loops. I gotta run some errands today, but I figured I'd get in here and talk about the rally and my plans, a little bit more detail about my plans for the spring. Coming up, as soon as I get that daggum thumb brake, we can get that thing shipped. That would be pretty freaking awesome. I will leave all the information in the description below so you can know everything you need to know about the Vagabond rally that's coming up in March. Number 6. That's how popular they are. But let me know in the comments if you're interested in either riding out there with me, meet me on the way, or just meet me at the rally. Either one's fine with me. I'd love to see you guys.
So if you see me passing by, don't be shy. Wave hello, stop to say hi. I'm always down to chat, share the vibe. Motor giants here, it's more than a ride.